before we go on with anything else, guys, I have coaching from Leary in 20 minutes from now. But before then, Hera kept good on his promise to do a game with Burgundians for me. And he played it last game of last night's stream. Let's watch it. Let's see how Burgundians supposedly are supposed to be played.
All right, Arabia with Burgundians. Let's do it.
If you insist on Burgundians on Arabia.
So, this is a tutorial for Grubby and Day 9 potentially, but mainly for Grubby because he asked, and because I'm giving him favoritism, of course, according to my chat. I'm playing against a 2350 ELO Vietnamese player, very strong, and we're gonna play Burgundians, and it's gonna be a mirror match, and I want to kill myself already, which is fantastic. But I'm not gonna do that because I have to get this tutorial out.
That's not a joking matter.
We stay working, boys. We stay
working.
It
is. I guess anything can be.
It's a Burgundian mirror, which is very exciting. I can't wait to play it. And it's a lot about the relics. Might come down to it. So it might be like it might be a lot of like relic fighting, light cav, etc. We have to set that up.
Okay.
Why is a Burgundian mirror bad? Any mirror is bad.
Okay, before we go on, sorry, can I pause during this or not? Why is he putting the second sheep here already? He's afraid that he's going to be late, but you can get like a few hexes of Fog of War before sending it back. This is literally inefficient.
Like, not any, but...
He's far from perfect.
I was just hoping for a better matchup. My opponent has the civ advantage here.
But maybe sometimes he's lazy when he's overcompensating.
Alright, so I'm gonna run around here with my early game, do the standard build, of course. So the things that I talked about with Grubby is just getting Bowsaw, start a Feudal Age, playing some solid fundamentals, and then just trying to win the game from there. So let's focus on that. So we're gonna go ahead and take a boar in first before going to the wood line. This is a pro technique to be able to afford double bit axe as soon as I start chopping wood. This is probably something like that. So we're gonna go ahead, playing some solid fundamentals, and then just trying to win the game from there. So let's focus on that. So we're gonna go ahead and take a boar in first before going to the wood line. This is a pro technique to be able to afford double bit axe as soon as I start chopping wood. This is probably something that Grubby's not aware of, as he is relatively new to the Burgundians, mainly playing them on Arena, but it's a pretty cool trick. By investing into the boar early, I get to hunt the boar faster, which lets me get more food to be able to afford double bit axe quicker, and it's very logical.
Wait, this is early boar? I always get the boar at this time. I delay my wood. I know like many of Hera's guide videos, they say 3 on food, and then 6 on food, and then 3 on wood, and then the boar. So this is his boar timing. But Fastfru sends your 5th villager to get the boar already. And that's because you're doing anti-laming. I'm pretty much doing anti-laming every time because people are so lame.
Like, I chop less wood without double bit axe. There we go. I chop almost no wood without double bit axe, and I chop all the wood after I get the upgrade, which makes me chop it faster. So it's a nice little efficiency, and that's how you afford Bowsaw later. You get bit axe earlier. So if you click bit axe as soon as it's available to you, you have no problem clicking Bowsaw as soon as that's available to you. Alright. I like to do 3 on wood with Burgundians, drop off food, get bit axe as soon as it's available to me. There we go. And now next villager, go ahead and grab the second boar. Beautiful.
Okay.
My opponent's coming forward. He's probably not.
I've been getting it early, but not this early. Holy.
It's a chicken map after all.
It's clean.
Nice, cool. And now I can plan my build order. So because Grubby has been doing Flemish Militia, I'll just do the same. Nice. Now I have this build order set up for Patreon, but I haven't published it yet. I'm waiting on the PDF document to be made. But we'll be working on that soon. This guy had to go over here, my bad. He's waiting on the PDF document to be made? He doesn't even make them himself? And we have a Red Phosphor raid. Thank you, Red Phosphor. Hope you had a nice stream. What do you mean, Louis? Welcome to Red Phosphor's viewers. Hey, I need to let someone make my PDFs too. What do you mean by wood? No, it's gonna go away when his name isn't there. Carry on like normal. This guy will go ahead and make a house into berries. You could take the chickens if you want. I see what Nothing you're saying. Against it. Not a problem. Oh, and Day 9 TV with a raid. What? Damn, 2 raids back to back? I feel spoiled. Welcome in, guys. We're doing a little tutorial for Grubby and Day 9, to be fair. about how to play the Burgundians. So the way I like to teach the Burgundians is I like to say, watch a lot of day 9 content, watch him play the Burgundians.
And then do the opposite.
And then when you go play Burgundians yourself, you know exactly what not to do. Because you watch so much day 9. It's usually a pretty good habit. But I'm going to show you guys how to play Burgundians my way. Not really my way, just anyway.
I bow.
I bow. Thank you, Mr. Day 9.
That did not deserve a sub.
You're absolutely hilarious today. It was a really good time watching you. And I look forward to seeing more of you. You're going for chickens. More of you and less of your gameplay, Day 9. But you actually played pretty well. Like, you're getting flamed. It's a little unjustified flame, though, because you actually played pretty well today. Won a couple games. Very impressive.
18.
So you're going to go for a 20 pop click. Normally 20 pop is acceptable with the Burgundians.
Acceptable.
Because you spent 100 food on the wood upgrade.
Yeah.
So that's why you're off to a slower start. But that slower start is kind of covered because you have the Flemish militia. Okay?
Yeah, I like that. I've been 19ing and it feels pretty bare bones with
I can start transferring over
Burgundians.
to wood. Keep in mind that I don't need more than 8 on wood here. I really don't need more. Okay, let's just click up. There we go. Then 8 on wood because we have the bit axe that's already in. And so you're going to have a lot of wood income. And that extra wood income that you have is going to be absolutely crucial for affording the bow saw and keeping the advantage rolling.
Okay, my prediction is we need gold next, 1 or 2 villagers, and then a barracks. And no farms. This is my prediction. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villagers on berries. I wonder what he's going to do.
That's how, like, this basically solves the secret for Burgundians. You wouldn't be able to afford bowsaw if you don't take advantage of the double bit axe in the Dark Age. That's the whole idea. So let's go ahead and drop the barracks on the front. My opponent is being very active with his scout, but I don't think he's got any militia because he didn't really have a timing window since he was taking the chickens. So he's probably going to just do the Flemish militia. So we'll just go ahead and make a mining camp. And Grubby gave me a challenge. He said he wants to see that I can do the Flemish militia plus the mining camp plus the range.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and think about how we want to do that. So we'll take some straggler trees.
But he's rotting.
It doesn't have to be that much because remember, I'm going to have excess wood anyways. 4 on gold is too much, but I'm going to make house into range anyway. So I'll be kind of fine. And if I'm ever lacking some wood, it's no...
Okay. I think this is a bad build order demonstration. I just listened to a video from Red Phosphorus. Okay, not bad. It's pretty good for Hera. But it can be better. It can be better. Alright? Here's the problem. I was listening to a video from Survivalist. Survivalist said making a mining camp takes 35 seconds. And harvesting 10 gold with a villager takes 28 seconds. So for a period of 7 seconds, if you have 2 villagers going to the gold, with 1 building the mining camp and 1 gathering gold, for a period of 7 seconds, the villager mining gold will want to go home to the town center before helping with the mining camp. But also, it is not good to make the mining camp with all of your villagers, in this case 2, because they only add 33% building speed to it, not another 100%. And so the ideal way to do it is to harvest 10 gold with the first villager and the other builds it, and then you swap who builds it, and the other starts mining, so that by the time the mining camp finishes at normal production time, you're going to have 14 gold instead of 0 or instead of 10, but he's going back to the town center. Right? So building with 4 villagers on mining camp here feels even more inefficient. There should be 3 harvesting, 1 building the camp. There's nothing that you gain from this, and then he could swap it out halfway. Would Hera even 4P on micro if he was orc?
No problem. We're gonna delay.
Or is he dumbing it down for me? Because this is decent for me, but for Hera this is horrible, I think.
Either the bowsaw, either the bowsaw or the range by just a little bit. But chances are we can afford everything actually. Let's see. Alright, so we're gonna make a range then a house.
And also he's rotting the deer, which I thought was not allowed. He's rotting this deer under the town center by having extra guys on straggler. He's also contradicting himself because he said you only need 8 on wood. So he sends 8 to the lumber camp, Then he says, you don't need 4 on gold, but I'm sending 4 because I'm going to build with them anyway. That part makes sense. But then he breaks the 8th rule by sending 2 more on wood over here, while letting meat rot. A lot of rot in meta play. Okay, so your rules are different than everyone else's, right, Phosphorou? It's okay to rot. Let it rot. In meta play. But not in, I need the maximum amount of map and local resources that I can while running a tight ship and going to castle. Yes, my rules are very different. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, I think I'm holding on to some of the principles from my Phosphorou coaching that do not apply to meta play.
Alright, range, bow saw right away, 2 Flemish militia, and a house. We'll make the first house up here.
I'm still surprised that rot is allowed like this. It doesn't even seem like he really needed the wood. Also, I was building 3 to 4 Flemish militia, which he barely has food for. I mean, he does. He does. He does actually have it.
He's also doing the same build, okay? So I'll do archers after, which means 4 on gold is actually kind of correct. I don't know what's better, Flemish militia and archers, or Flemish militia and skirms. But I'll just commit archers.
Sometimes I wonder, what should you do when you have 190 wood and you've got 4 on a rotting sheep and you still have 2 new fresh sheep left and you already have your range and you're already building... I guess it's blacksmith. Hera strikes me as a feeling player. From experience, he knows it'll work out and that it won't matter late game because he'll just outpace with mechanics. Yeah. Yeah, like Tyler 1. Mr. Nesbitt, wouldn't you say? Feeling-based player. I'm more feeling-based than I like to admit sometimes, but I do like some details too.
And get my upgrades, and if it's wrong...
I know you didn't say that, Nesbitt. You're not a fan.
Is the right call after all. Here, I want to squeeze in horse collar. Maybe that farm is a bit of a mistake.
I'm a bit of a feeling-based player myself. Grubby, do you like to feel yourself? I'm actually feeling for a rope in my pants because it went out one hole and it's too far out the other hole.
Horse collar, but eco upgrade. The second horse collar, second farm upgrade, may be a little too expensive.
It's really hard to get it through the hole again.
I have extra wood, as you can see, because I got the upgrade right away. I take this fight just because I think I got a good trades fighting early. I'm gonna look to kill a villager here, actually. I run to the hill, so I win this. I got a vill for one of these guys.
Pretty good, pretty good.
They're pretty cheap.
So every one of his new villagers just went to sheep, yeah?
Archers?
And then he builds farms sometimes.
But I'll just commit archers and get my upgrades. And if it's actually
That's a blacksmith?
I don't know what's better, Flemish militia and archers, or Flemish militia and skirms. But I'll just commit archers and get my
that's where the wood goes.
If it's wrong, we'll find out together.
I think I would have started farms here, and then I would wonder why I can't afford my blacksmith.
Maybe skirms is the right call after all.
I think so, Huzar.
Yeah, I want to squeeze in horse collar. Maybe that farm is a bit of a mistake. I'll just attack here, because why not?
Where's his archer rallied? At home?
Horse collar.
Oh, inside the range.
The second horse collar, second farm upgrade may be a little too expensive. The horse collar should be affordable. I have extra wood, as you can see, because I got the upgrade right away. I take this fight just because I think I got a good trades fighting early. I'm gonna look to kill a villager here, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I run to the hill, so I win this. I got a vill for one of these guys. I think that's
run
very
for the
worth.
hills.
They're pretty cheap. Nice. So I have a guaranteed advantage in a mirror match. I like having a vill advantage. Okay, he's just gonna full wall everything now. So I guess with my archers I can stay defensively.
Archers stay defensively.
That feels low. Playing for it's probably not worth though. Just continue running around.
Usually I don't keep archers defensively because I feel like I'm wasting creeping time, even though there's no creeps in this game. If I have archers, I feel like I need to go try and get something done with them in the enemy base. Like for me, skirmishers are defensive, but archer defensive is weird.
One scout versus
That's funny
one hit
dilemma.
One hit from the scout.
Hey, thank you, Baraklo. Enjoy, man. It's so good to hear.
My scout will die anyways, or I can just run him away. Scout's gonna die to not get housed. I'll keep my scout on the outside. Nice. I would counterattack with these archers, or I would like attack with these archers, but he's fully walled anyway, so no.
His farm location is horrible. He has a one-line gap here between this farm and this. This one is on the corner. He doesn't have like the 1 hex offset here, like he has here and here. He messed it up on this side, so now there's gonna be one line unused here.
Point. So now instead of going 2 builds,
but it took him a fraction of the time to place them compared to how long it takes me.
Power forward like Grubby would. We're just gonna wall ourselves.
What?
I would counterattack with these archers, or I would like attack with these archers, but he's fully walled anyway, so no point. So now instead of going 2 builds tower forward like Grubby would, we're just gonna wall ourselves. I killed a villager. He walled earlier than me, which means he's got a more fragile economy, less farm setup, for example. And so I have a better claim to a faster castle, and I can just wall a little later. Could consider a tower on the front as well.
He's really wasting the potential of towering the enemy gold. Look, it's in a really good position. They're really close to each other, opposite sides of the map. He could take 2 villagers right now. He already killed 1, so he's really only sacrificing 1 villager. And then if he establishes a tower on enemy gold, he could then put a tower on this gold on the left, and then this gold. And then there's no gold for the enemy.
Tower on the front is very reasonable. It's a forward gold, very exposed. I got another gold forward. I should tower preemptively. This is something you can do. This is something you can do. Tower preemptively. It's a good place to have a tower. Making a tower doesn't slow me down that much. And my map is quite bad. So I want to do a sacrifice of a perfect game where you don't have to make a tower and everything flows smooth. I'm going to sacrifice that perfect game in order to just keep myself extra safe. And that
he's making a point, guys. He's doing this for me. He would never do this for himself, would he?
Deal to me.
And is he actually not going to fully wall off the bottom side because there's a tower? Is that enough for a Mongol player not to run in? But he knows he's against a Burgundian player with archers. Grubby, he misunderstood you. He towered his own gold, not opponents. Yeah, it's a classic mistake. And he's only building with 1 villager, not 2. So it's not economically destructive to himself enough.
And then the rest of this game is pretty standard. I'm going to focus on walling. These guys will stay at the front now while I'm getting this. Oh, I will send them to the back, actually. Because I see a scout here. It's very dangerous. Nice.
Oh.
Back to the front. Oof. But I have the tower. Beautiful.
-1 villager?
Have I thrown the game, though?
No.
Misplacing the archers. No, I think we're fine. But the tower saved me. The tower saved me very nicely.
No, it didn't. It didn't do anything.
I don't want to get fletching here. Gonna cancel that.
He made blacksmith, but then didn't get fletching. And that is because he sacrificed militia to kill a villager, and he no longer feels he has military superiority.
Because I have no chance to do damage to his base, so this tower makes me safe. That's why I'm not getting fletching. That decision doesn't matter, though. That decision literally doesn't matter for most elos. This is just a pro decision. Like a pro play decision. Because I want a 30-second faster castle time. But normally having fletching is good at like beginner or intermediate, because your opponent's going to make 1,000 mistakes. So just get fletching and chase him across the map. Half the time he won't be able to...
Leroy coaching is delayed by 30 minutes. That's totally fine. 10 to 30 minutes. That's great. So in 10 to 30 from now instead of in 2. That's perfect because I haven't finished this game anyway. He just messaged me. He's in some 2-on-2 show match or tournament thing.
So time. But normally having fletching is good at like beginner or intermediate, because...
Team Grubby today doing well. I saw Death Note. Good job, man. Big win streak. I sort by streak. I find you. I sort by win percentage. I find you. I sort by amount of games played. You're up there. Keep it up. But you gotta play more. Look, Knopf played more. Mr. Llama. I said yesterday, I don't think you have another full-time job. If that's true, we need more games out of you, buddy. Look, Knopf has a full-time job. He played more than anyone. Mr. Llama has children. You can't lose out to a father.
Because your opponent's going to make 1,000 mistakes. So just get fletching and chase him across the map.
But
half
good
the
job,
time
man.
he won't be able to walk in a straight line.
Not bad for you.
And then you get free kills, free value. Now that I have another lumber camp, I'm gonna make farms. Gonna spam farm. As soon as I have 60, I'm making a farm. And here I'm gonna also go wheelbarrow before clicking up. So I have a good amount of farms. As you can see, I'm gonna open crossbows. Not unusual to open crossbows in a Burgundian mirror.
No.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. He's making a mistake here, so I got clutching now. Try to punish this. And this is a nice little tutorial, actually. I'm really happy this happened. So this is a problem I see a lot of players have. They defend on this side. They go here. I have to defend. I'm getting attacked.
Yeah, of course. Stay here and wait until they break in. And then take one shot, and then the enemy runs away. No, but he's doing the... Okay. Yo, anonymous gifter. Thank you. So he's basically learned from my trap yesterday. The game that he watched yesterday, where I set a trap with my Flemish militia, my archers, my skirmishes on the hill. He learned from that, and now he's going in from the back. But the difference is my trap was dumb, and this is smart. Because he has a guarantee of being able to catch the guy. Whereas my trap was like a 1 in 100 chance.
I'm going to defend from behind my walls. This army sucks. I've got 3 more archers than him. I'm a little old and washed, but I should be able to micro here to the point where I actually...
Why is he still role-playing me?
...win this fight, even if he's uphill. Start pretty nice. And I'm going to zone this out. I want to kill this army. I don't want to just defend. I don't want to go even. I want to kill the army. I will not let him run away.
He's trying to aim his shot to hit at the time where the enemy will turn around to shoot. So he's trying to anticipate their auto attack time. Wait, he's ignoring the militia.
Yeah, these guys can just go keep those guys out.
He wants the archers.
I'm tracking. He's not gonna get away. If he gets away, it's a huge mistake on my end. Huge.
I see. He wants to hit them while they self-stun with a fire. So basically, he needs to tell the future. He wants to predict the future when the enemy is about to take fire. And while the enemy is aiming, he wants his shot to land. But he's relying on reaction speed and or ping to be the first one to shoot. You want to be just before the other.
Please don't die. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank God.
It's that 2% movement speed difference between spears and militia.
Good.
And Flemish militia.
Stable, nice, good. Stable game. Not stable like the military production, stable like it's has a good balance.
Okay, he's got 800 lumber. 800 lumber. Still has 7 on gold. He lost stone. He doesn't have a market. So how is he going to buy town centers? My guess is he will build a market with 2 villagers in like 10 seconds from now.
Seville, good.
And he's going to buy stone,
good.
sell
Stable
wood,
game.
food.
Not stable like the military production, stable like it's has a good balance. Could get some eco upgrades here. Could get this if you want. Why not spend your resources?
Wait, maybe he's not going to immediately make...
I need a market now?
Yeah, there it is. I told you, 10 seconds market.
Because without a market, I actually can't buy the stone. Or I could just mine stone, one or the other. Let's go for a market. I'll get the gold chef mining to mine gold faster so I can buy the 100 stone. If you really want the justification for it. But now I have an advantage. So not only did I defend myself, lost nothing, but I killed his army. So now he has to make skirmishers, guaranteed. If he makes skirmishers, we talked about this with day 9. I'm forcing him into a bad unit in the matchup. I want to play Cavalier. I'm playing Archers. Archers nullifies the Flemish militia. It nullifies pikemen, and it nullifies doing nothing and booming. It checks all that.
And it also nullifies smaller amount of archers. See, if I was the Burgundian opponent, I would have now gone for crossbows. Then I'll have 3 crossbows against 15. And I would lose.
So it forces them into mangonel defense, mass cavalier, or skirmishers. One of those 3 options, or else he just dies. So that's what I'm doing here. Oh, this you don't need.
2 man
so I'm gonna go monastery right away, and +1 town center right away. This doesn't have to be the case. This will change on a case-by-case basis. Let's check what he's doing. Okay, so he's walling everything, but even that won't save him because we can hit over. He needs skirmishers probably. Let's check what he's doing. He also makes a tower. we have a very similar position. Maybe this is not needed so much. We'll see. I don't know what he's doing now, which is kind of a problem. Okay, I'm playing for those relics, of course. I'm basically waiting to see if I have to make the cap transition or not. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
At the moment. Crossbow for him, no problem. So crossbow for him, he's not going to go skirms.
Isn't this town center one too far away from the wood?
I have to make the cap transition or not. That's what I'm looking for.
You built it too far.
Crossbow for him, no problem. So
or maybe it's because if he built it against the trees, then the 3 villagers that were occupying that space would be displaced and it would delay the town center by like 5 seconds.
Crossbow for him.
Yeah, it sucks what a noob. Hey, I didn't say that. I'm just saying it doesn't look perfect.
Skirms, which is crazy to be honest, because he lost his army, so that feels weird to me. I have 2 options. I can either go ballistics, or and go crossbows, or I can go skirms. I'll go ballistics.
You know what I noticed? He's had 7 on gold all this time. I'm usually like 10, 2, 8, 4, just 7.
Ballistics. That's fine. He's gonna attack me here. He's taking a nice initiative, actually. Doing a pretty good job.
And it looks clean.
It's about even, actually,
yeah,
now, but I have a small advantage
shaft.
because he had to invest into that second range. So I have an economic advantage.
6
All
is
of
good
this
too.
is hard to keep track of course, but when you're watching this, you will be able to understand why I have the economic advantage. But even in your games, you won't recognize it in your games usually. This is the only vulnerable area of my base. I'm gonna camp it. I have a tower here. Very good for defense. Tower is not all bad. Actually, it has a lot of benefits, the tower.
He finished uni.
A bit more wood.
And now, oh my god, look at how it lines up for ballistics. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so clean. All those resources together are less than 300. Or around 300. So clean. The way he did TC gap was actually correct because the top left and right of the TCS collision. Oh yeah, that's true actually. Ah. So you want to build it below against trees, but on top you want 1 hex for initial good mining. Town watch.
Okay, now my plan the whole time is to go for Cavalier as a transition. I could do other stuff. I could go Halberdiers. Housed? My bad. Definitely don't want to be housed. That's a page out of Day 9 book, that one. Day 9, you've made me a worse player. I have become weaker by watching you. What a disaster.
I'm surprised while he's housed.
I've always been this weak.
I'm surprised when he gets housed, he doesn't power build it with like 4 villagers.
I hope I don't get punished for deleting these walls, but I really want that relic. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Oh, here he is. His ballistics, I think. So do we.
Wow. So he's forcing the guy to right-click micro. By taking a couple of bait units.
I'm getting out-microed heavily here.
Look at these nerds. They're dodging ballistics.
I don't actually win this fight, so... One more, maybe? Nice.
Oh my god, they're both dodging ballistics.
For sure. +2 armor.
He's buying time for Monk to get Relic.
Into Halberdier to cover the Paladin transition from him. And we're going to play Skirm, Halb, probably to win.
You know what's crazy to me? That he's still at 7 on gold with gold shaft mining, and his gold still looks healthy. I always have too much or too little. My steak is too juicy or too dry, but his steak is just right.
The game. And if he does any kind of infantry like champions or Flemish militia,
he has some relics already.
So that's going to be our game plan here. No paladins in this matchup. Because the game didn't play out for a paladin game, sadly.
Why not?
And making a whole paladin transition here can work. Yeah, there's better options though.
Is he
but
imping?
It can work. I have 4 relics by the way, which is fantastic. Partly because of that tower on the front, actually. That gave me a lot of things. A lot of good things came out of that tower. Good. Stone money upgrade now.
6 on gold.
So many economy upgrades.
After
so
around 30 farm.
Like that's the strength of Burgundians. Just getting relics and getting eco upgrades. Just so insane. Oh, here we go. Take some damage there. Yeah, I lost 3 builds. Actually, significant damage. Once again, I'm going to go on the outside, and I can defend on the inside.
What?
I want to trap this army. I don't want to just clear it. I want to trap it. So if I just push it back, he's just going to come back. And the situation doesn't get better.
What?
So I'm setting up a clear if I can. If you can, you always set up a clear. Passing skirmishes here, which again, I needed the extra range just to be able to defend myself here.
Oh my god.
Without those, I would never be able to do this.
What?
Now I'm looking to clear him up. He's gonna run to the corner probably now. Or out micro me.
He can't out micro crossfire. Does he touch the skirmish at all? Yeah, he does.
I will take this. This is a decent trade.
Seven idle. Hey Knopf, good job today, man. Good job today. 27 games, 55.6% win rate. Let's go, man. Thanks for the raid.
Decent trade for me, for sure.
Noob fight watcher. Yeah.
Imp is calling.
It's a disaster. He's got 7 idols.
So, honestly, pretty hard map for me to defend as well. Like, he had a way better map this game.
Okay, Imperial's
nice. Just full wall chill. I have my woodlands in the front. I've got my gold in the front. I've got hills everywhere. It's way harder to play than what he had. Maybe he just set it up better, though. There's that reality. Get handcart.
Handcart.
Maybe it's not the map. Maybe it's the player. Could be. I'm gonna buy a castle.
Is he gonna... Oh, he's gonna buy a castle.
There's a nice nasty hill here in the center. See if I can take it. Mangonel, nope. I could try to out micro that, but honestly, I'd rather win with my brain here. So let's just go take a defensive castle here. Although, this tower is already defending this side. I have no defense on this side, so defensive castle here, way smarter choice. Get handcart, we canceled that. We could get these now.
Two-man saw.
It's not that good to do this right now because I'm usually prioritizing other stuff, but I don't really have that many expensive things to go for here. I'm gonna go for halberdier and skirmishers, so might as well just sneak in economy upgrades when I can. The rule with
he's getting halberdier because he has so many skirms and the opponent is incentivized to play knights, and because it is Burgundians which are prone to going for knights.
Upgrades is you just get them as fast as possible. If you ever squeeze one in, just pick it up. Oh, this castle's looking absolutely flawless there.
Llama Sweater asks, is tower really that powerful? Yeah, it's quite good. It's the way you should think of it, Llama Sweater. You don't always do it, but you do it if the map RNG is in such a way that it guards 1 or 2 crucial resources, usually in front, that are facing the enemy. Usually the resource you need the most. It can be wood, but oftentimes it's gold. And occasionally it'll be because of berries. Right? You will have to do some adaptations to still be able to make a second town center. But Hera here did it because he wanted to show how I can do it. He knows I'm biased against building a tower, though I'm trying to get rid of the bias. For me, bias is a loss. For me, building a tower is a loss of map control, which means you can't creep the red spot. But this is not Warcraft 3. And so a tower can be very valuable in defending when people momentarily have military that can threaten your income. Are towers good because of damage or because you can hide your villagers? Vision, damage, and garrison. So you can save 5 villagers. It's damage. I would say it's mostly damage. Towers have a dead zone of melee, but to get there, people need to walk through it. And so it is a really powerful anti-military deterrent. Very good for feudal, not so important for like mid or late castle.
Taking so
I don't really tower my expo that much in Warcraft 3. Consume.
much damage here. Maybe I should have camped there to begin. I have to fight this actually now, or kind of posture, because if not, he's right there.
Oh, nice castle.
He's in a bad position there. Really bad position actually.
Oh god, the micro. Oh, wait, dude. He's playing Pimp My Peon. He's playing Uther Party, the peon dodging game on catapults. And then he made Castle Coustilier.
Nice. Get back in, everything back to work.
Alright, the difference here with Coustilier and me, I always make a 45-minute game before my first castle. And therefore I usually have 5 stables before I make my first knight. And then I go knights, and then eventually I get a castle, and then I'm like, Coustelier? Why? I already have paladins. Like, why do I still get elite Coustelier upgrade? Alright, I'll get elite upgrade. And then I make 3 and then I forget about it. But it makes so much sense to make them here, because now you have access to a cavalry unit without even having a stables.
Farm. Halberdier. Bracer. GG. Okay, nice. So as you can see, we have used the Burgundian...
By the way, his resources are filthy. Under 350 stone, under 300 gold, under 300 food, under 300 wood.
Main ideas. Here's got a GG in the chat. We use the Burgundian main ideas, the Burgundian main strength to win this game. And I can win this game literally 99 times out of 100. Maybe a bit less because my map is a bit nasty. So maybe that drops to like 95 out of 100. I can see a few games here where I just lose the map. But I'm not doing anything crazy. We're just trying to play solid, consistent.
But he did the same thing I did. Mass skirmishers. I told you. After we got the coaching from the Viper, just make skirmishers. They're really good, right? Just make skirmishers. You beat everything. You just go skirmishers. And you just win against everything. And then you even beat mangonels.
Age of Empires, which I know Grubby can do. I just lose the map. But I'm not doing anything crazy. We're just trying to play solid, consistent Age of Empires, which I know Grubby can do. Picked up the relics because that's my main game plan. I got my eco upgrades as fast as possible because that's, again, the main game plan for Burgundians. And when you do that, Burgundians feel broken. I'm getting 32-minute imp while fighting pretty much all of Castle Age and prioritizing ballistics.
4 town
We're
centers.
picking up the 4 relics, so now I have a really good safe late game. And I'm just picking my combos. I'm going to go opening skirms. Skirms will check all of this crossbow nonsense that he's doing. It kills monks. Skirms crossbows will kill all kinds of siege units once I get bracer chemistry anyway. 1 or 2 Crusader could be a nice mix against siege as well. And with that comp, I just kill everything siege. Only thing this dies to is fast paladin. I go halb, I don't die to the paladin, and I win the game. Skirm, halb, fast push, second castle comes here, first castle was here, second castle either here to control the map, or just forward, start making trebs and cannons from the front, and that's it. And the game is completely over. And if I lose...
What I don't understand is how does he have 20 on gold with 4 relics, and he has no gold, even though he only made skirmishers and spear, and prepare spear. He made farms, which cost wood. He made no archers in years. No paladins. He made a couple of Coustelier. Halberdier upgrade. Oh, and he bought stone. Okay. He bought stone. He bought the whole castle. Not the whole castle, but he bought some. Yo, Cinch, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Yeah, spend in the market. Is that okay, though? Buying things with gold? Like, to me, that always is a mistake of lack of foresight, lack of planning. It's okay, trust. If your military doesn't cost gold, it's value. For tempo, he won, didn't he? Yeah, but he would have won with his eyes closed. I don't know this guy's MMR. It can't be much higher than 1600, the one he played against.
Who's doing this? Here's the thing. If I lose doing this, it's fine. I would lose to potentially...
Hera always complains you don't know how to use the market. No, I know how to use it. What do you mean? Just buy things. What do you mean don't know how to use it? I don't know that I'm allowed to use it that way because it's wasteful. He just got castle faster because he had gold chef mining. Yeah. You don't know when? That's true. Getting cheap stone price is high value. Cheap stone price, like if you're the one to do it first, you mean? Look at it like this, time is money. True. Time is money, friend.
Not, not walling this, or potentially...
If you were planning it better, it's better, but resources when you need them respond to the game. Yeah, it's kind of like picking, whatchamacallit. What are those Slay the Spire cards called in Act 1 that you need to beat Nob, Gremlin Nob, or Vantom? And like, you know they're bad late game cards, but you add them now so you don't die. It's pretty nice. Yeah, damage commons. Won't you play? Hey, what's up, Athadasi? I'm getting coaching by Leary soon, after he finishes his 2-on-2 match. If I get into a game now, I could be wasting his time freely given to me for coaching. He said he'll be here 10 minutes ago to 10 minutes from now. So I can't enter a game and be respectful of his time.
Disrespecting my opponent and not getting some extra defense here. Like maybe I should have bought a little bit of stone, made a tower here. Maybe I should have stonewalled this side. I would learn certain things from this game. But if I just lose because I went forward...
Are you going to go Arbalest again? I can't go Arbalest with Burgundians. They don't have it. I could do that with Hindustani, Ethiopians.
Some extra defense
Practice
here. Like
build
maybe
order.
I should have bought...
Guys, I'm watching this because I said I will watch this. He's explaining the game. He played Burgundian for me.
A little bit of stone, made a tower here. Maybe I should have stonewalled this side. I would learn certain things from this game. But if I just lose because I went forward with 5 villas and made a tower in Feudal Age, and then or I tried to go like a few skirms, a few Flemish militia, 1 siege workshop at home, fast ballistics, skirm crossbow mix from two ranges while making a stable and 3 TC. If I lose because I'm doing all of that at the same time in
that actually sounds really familiar.
Castle Age, I will learn nothing from the game. Literally nothing. So just stick to a game plan, stick to the strengths of Burgundians. This goes to both Day 9 and Grubby. Stick to the game plan, try your best. If it fails, you can analyze why. But if you're just doing a bunch of garbage, you won't know why you lost even. And I want you guys to do...
I do know. I lost because I played garbage.
Solid Age of Empires, and then lose because you missed a decision.
Don't do it again.
Oh, I should not have tried to take that fight. I had a smarter hill to just go back and make the castle on in the earlier siege engagement. And that's going to make you a better player. That's good. That was a nice one. That was a nice one.
GG's in the chat.
Does Viper know the strategy? He's got no clue. Viper's never heard of the strategy.
He's so competitive with Viper. He's like a new president talking about the previous president all the time.